can't turn that this up. I hear myself talk. Alright, so we're gonna be on here for a little while. Not too long, but not for enough hours and such, like a marathon. So, you know, I don't know, Thanksgiving, Godfather TV show, you know. So anyway, I got back from McDonald's today. I got like my strawberry shake, no altercations, no bad looks and such. But I watched some YouTube videos, and I watched the local news. It's mandatory to watch the local news. They got some kind of like star coming down tonight. You know, you can see, you know, once in every 800 years, a star tonight. The next hour or so, you can see it in its prime. So an hour from now, look up the window, you can see the star. You know, Christmas star. Well, I'll show you my milkshake that I got at McDonald's today. You know, it take all day to drink this McDonald's. You know, yeah, look at McDonald's, man. Strawberry, man. They got the strawberry shake here, dude. It's all day to drink this. So I'll stick it in the fridge, right? So is this funny though, right? So I understand like a week ago or so, New York City had like a cold weather ordeal. He had like this mafia guy, right, at his limousine. You go into a restaurant, right, and that big gush of wind, and you just hopping out, you just open the door for you, the mafia guy hops out in his cane and stuff, right? He hops out, right, of his car, right? He had to put a coat on him, he hops out, right? Go to eat in the restaurant, and a big gush of wind pop up, right? And false teeth comes out of his head, right? And it lands in the snow. They whisk him and put him back in the car, and they speed off, and they go off. And he's in the back seat, and his dentures are on the floor, like, so cold and everything, right? And he goes, my dentures, my false teeth, you know? And it's so cold, my dentures spit all out. It's just in the snow, you know? So, that's funny. So he's like, don't worry about your dentures. He's like, I paid a lot of money for them. What if a rat or a cat picks up my dentures? You know, spend big money for the things, you know? So a week goes by, some dog or some rat or cat walking around with some expensive dentures, you know, diamond encrusted teeth, you know, walking around with a grin. Right, you know that though, right? Like Michael Jackson talking weather, like, you cold, it's cold, ain't you cold? Cold. Right, so I got back, I'm gonna take a sip of this. Man, that's not good, man. It's really good, you know? So I got that up in there. I'm gonna get 4 cheeseburgers and 2 medium fries. But I pluck out my pickles at home. I don't want to say, hey, no, I don't want no pickles, because that gives it more opportunity to put extra seasoning and sauce in my cheeseburger. So I just pluck them out at home and such. And then I have 2 medium fries. What else am I gonna talk about? Hold on, bro. Woo! So I get nice and tired. Well, so I had like an altercation on my floor. Somebody had an accident on my floor, and so I got me inspired to go out there and get some fresh air. So, you know, and then, so yeah, so I come home dog tired, right? And I hit that bed like I'm Rocky, like Apollo, like twitching and stuff in the bed. That's how tired I get. I'll wear out my energy. You know, be like. Like this. You know, Apollo be tripping, twitching this. That's how I go to sleep. So I think of things, you know, and yeah. See, I got this hooked up like that, the wire. That's the only reason I bought this PlayStation, because it's the wire is hooked up to this thing, you know, the little thing, the things you get at the convenience stores and such. See, my PS4 box is over there, and the wire's not long enough, so. You know, that's why people have best vision and such, so they're all hooked up like they're right here to the wire right here. My box right here. Box right there. Boom. Look at that. See? Yeah. Down. Think of something funny. So I worked at a zoo, right? I worked at like the golf bearing zoo and such. Where they had like dolphins. I was too young to work there for money under the table. So the sea lions don't even like people that much. In other words, I look at the distance and sea lions like be basking in the sun on the diving board, like getting all fluffy and stuff. See California sea lions getting all fluffy, and they look around, bask in the sun, you know, and they see a tourist. They go, and it's all the cuts like a show, you know, tourists, you know, like the sea lions, you know, California sea lions. What's that? A snow cone, come on, and like the musical, you know, oh, it's got a hot dog, it's good, right? So, and then people, the humans around there are like, I smell them, yeah, and then, is it good? And then on the big one, the big one, right? I just took a crap, it's not. It's like a musical, sea lions. But I worked by the alligator tank, right? So I was always, and my dad would yell at me, he's like, don't drop the ice. And the workers, my mom and dad, the workers, because they come to my snack shop and take our ice to go do veterinary work on the alligators next to us. And I'm like, Mom, that's a good idea because it gives us a heads up to take a break or whatever you want to do. You know, to take our ice, it gives us note, like heads up, they're going to do some veterinary work on the alligators next door. So that's about my break time. Whenever they show up, that's my break time. I'm gone, right? You know, so that's another thing. I got some oxygen. I'm gonna have to sit. Yeah, so I'm wearing, you know, I got an air mattress, so I plug it up before I go to bed and such. And my skin is getting like, you know, real tough like alligator. I need lotion. But I healed up. But yeah, take long baths, like 3 hours and such. It's a cowboy game I'll be playing and such. Well, I mean, you know, I don't play that GTA, what do we call that? But they make the same game as that cowboy game though, so I don't be too relevant. So I'll be walking, playing GTA, and at home playing GTA, and go out there and be walking, and something might happen with triggers. From fantasy to reality, something might happen, transpire out in the real world. So I don't do too much relevant games like that. So I played a cowboy game. I got this little basketball game to mess with. It's cartoonish though. If you want to juggle it up with, you know, so I got a cowboy game. I got the futuristic Destiny game my dad from South America showed me, Destiny 1 and 2. So that's pretty cool. And cowboy game, that game, and I have Destiny 1 also. And I'm running low on memory. So, it's another game about this Mafia game, the Prohibition Mafia game, about Chicago back in the bootleg days. So I got the basketball game. I got Steve Nash as one of my players, but I want to get another guy on my team that's good as Steve Nash. Whatever Steve Nash lacks, like the rebounds and blockings, like Andrei Karolinko, the Russian AK-47 guy, right? I liking him, man. I liking him. So, whatever his stats might, whatever they can agree on, you know. But Steve Nash is like, I got this Phoenix Sun Steve Nash on my team, so I got him on my team. Remember they were checking the new updates for the new cards in that game. It's like 2K, NBA Playground, cartoonish game, so that's pretty cool. And another game I have, that's it. I had the cowboy game, the Destiny game, the basketball game, the Mafia game, something else. Anyway, so yeah. And I look at all the games, right? Look at all the games, like the trailers and such, and then I figure out if I want to get it or not. Sometimes I don't like looking at the graphics too much. I'll read the description, right? Yeah, get all amped up to get the game, right? And take a look at it, sort of speak for itself, right? And I click on the movie trailer or whatever the heck it is, and it doesn't jive up to what you just read. You know, I mean, it is, but it doesn't. So that's cool to move. So another game I might get like, I'm looking for a boxing game. They have everything under the sun, but no boxing, like boom, boom. You know, like boxing gloves for the PlayStation. Go ahead and look up a boxing game. You're gonna find something like the Rocky Balboa Apollo Creed game. That's what you're gonna find. So that really got me skin my goat that game too. So yeah, so. They got this new, I'm looking up things on the YouTubes and the news and such about this new, I don't want to get too depressed. Is that necessary? Is that your underwear comment? You know, can you be more original and less juvenile, right? I mean, believe me, it's important. You can be at my door, right? Well, I had to walk in my hallway between cops at my door because the altercation asked it's okay, so I had to get in here. So, believe me, it's important you can knock on my door, you know. with a detail, you know. So, turning nighttime soon, the sun was gonna pop up. So that's something I want to talk about. Yeah. Whew. So I'm relaxing. Oh yeah, when I worked at the golf area and the Dolphins and such, I had this infatuation with my G.I. Joe figures and my R2-D2 doll, my C-3PO doll, the golden robot, right? Oh dear, R2, look at this planet. Well, I lost my C-3PO doll. Apparently, somebody threw my doll into a dolphin's blowhole, and the dolphin died. And they couldn't figure out how the dolphin died. They plucked out the golden robot Star Wars doll, and it was C-3PO. And I kind of remember a lot of things happened. I grew up in Florida by Eglin Air Force Base and such. And my dad was trying to talk to me like, you know, we know what you did. And I'm like, you know, I'm like about 7 or 8 years old. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, we know, it's time to come clean and tell us what, why do you do this? I'm like, I don't know, what are you talking about? We found your G.I. Joe doll, and I'm like, well, I'm not missing one, but I think I know the golden robot, right? Does this look familiar? And one of his friends goes, does this look familiar? I'm like, started to cry, like, where did you find it? It looked all genuine, like, it wasn't me. They're trying to set you up though, right? Trying to set you up like, yeah, a dead dolphin and such. Trying to play some kind of C-3PO Star Wars doll in a blowhole. Some of those trainers be putting them things up in there, doing drinking up beer and such, and swimming with the dolphins, trying to get freaky with the dolphins and such. So yeah. Hey, boy. So I remember I was going up a track team, right? I was in middle school. I skipped the 7th grade, so I was in short distance team, but I wanted to be in the sprint distance team because it's better that way, less workout. I figured it'd be less workout instead of 5 miles on a Friday and 5 miles on a Monday. On the sprint medley team, it's less workout. Well, I was wrong, so I took this guy's spot. He was a tall dude. Before all that happened, before he was on the track team, I hang with my friends, right? Doing having nickels against the lunchtime. You flick the nickel like that, going on and hit press against the wall. Well, hit the dude in the back of the head, right? Big black dude, right? He bounced the table, boom. It's like he stood up, right? He goes, all right, who did it? All in the middle of lunch, right? So I had to fess up and say, hey, I did it. And he goes, don't let it happen again. I was like, you got it. So I sat back down and I took the spot in the long jump, and you sprint and jump up, and then the 100-yard dash. Yeah, so that's my middle school stuff. But in high school, I was a freshman, so I wanted to make money and odds making, like gambling and such. And that didn't work out too great, because I'd be going to McDonald's, get breakfast burritos, fumbling with the sauce and such, trying to get a stain on me and trying to figure out how to, make a name for myself around my local area and such. During nighttime. So, and this one guy, I'm pretty sure he heard this basketball player. If you never heard of him, then, I don't know. His name is Michael Jordan. Have you heard of him? Somehow he came back in basketball, and I lost the bet. My teachers, my Italian teachers, they're twins. They call me Pat Riley because my hair was all slicked back and such. I made some rap songs and such. But yeah, while you're struggling putting frosting on a Pop-Tart, I'm flossing in a push to start. You know that though, right? In a Pop-Tart, struggling putting frosting on a Pop-Tart while I'm flossing in a push to start whip. Yeah, I'm with a quip to put you in the crib and gridlock, the glove box, beatbox, and your mohawk. So anyway, yeah. So can you imagine like rewriting be so good at your job and write? Like say you're in a profession, like for instance, like say like you're like jumping out of planes, landing on foreign terrains, and putting holes in enemy's brains, right? Maybe like professional Jerry Rice of Special Forces or something, right? I don't know. What if like you had a job like running the show? I guess I don't know. Well, I'm gonna call it. It's been 14 minutes, so nothing really want to talk about. Nothing constructive to talk about. Get people coming alive in the apartment building I live in. So I got 2 cheeseburgers left. All my sriracha sauce is gone, so I gotta do the Walmart, dude. And like my new like my thing here. I mean, I've been there, bro. Scotland, Glasgow. Yeah, so I've been there. I got a little thing here, bro. Important little thing here. I got kinds of keys and such. See, lying to me, you get worse than lying to the FBI. You get an F lying to the FBI. Me, you get an F all right. Your whole family get an F in a box. I'm joking. Like demonic melodies, take the state felon. You know what I'm saying? Pushing keys to 70, man. Chinese, man. Playboy bunnies on their knees. Your brain's going black in a hatchback, yeah, and that is just that, It's like taking off my hat, like looking at your wife's past the grits. I'm like what you? I think you had too much to drink. I said, what you talking about? So your wife got some good genes. Her and her friend, and her blonde friend are in my bed. That's what I said. I know. Anyway, can you imagine getting a phone call from old ass friend of yours and shit? His job is sensitive, can't be on social media. And like, yeah, I thought I'll give you a call, homeboy. Your wife got some new, no. I thought I'd give you a call, homeboy. What's up? And he's like, I just got retired. I'm getting retired soon from the military branches and such. Yeah, I just want to let you know your wife got some good genes. He's like, yeah, I know, man, I know. Yeah, they on my bedspread at home, along with her. They on my bedspread along with her blonde friend. That's what's up, homeboy. And he get mad, right? Boom. He's like, he's in Kansas City or somewhere, right? Somewhere in Missouri, somewhere. And the homeboy has sensitive jobs and such. He's on the way, and people are getting passed through some like dedicated satellites and such, military bullcrap, and they're getting like having visuals on them and such. So I thought it's like a movie plot. So it could be like Jamie Foxx, right? Jamie Foxx, and the other guy. Who's the other guy? The other guy. Oh, Will Smith, right? So Will Smith, one or the other. One's going to be a special forces guy, and one's going to be an old school buddy and such. That would be a good movie. I think Jamie Foxx is good at, and Will could be like a special forces guy. Yeah, that'd be great. Jamie Foxx and Will Smith, right? So Will Smith could be like the special forces guy, gun-ho kind of guy driving, like a cannonball run type of movie and such, trying to get from point A to point B, wherever that guy's at. Talking about his wife got some good genes. They're on his bedspread, along with her friend, the blonde friend, in bed. Dude, I know, right? Anyway, so yeah, I got my phone here, man. Check out my phone. Yep. I'm thinking Tyrone, make a moan, my love phone. So here's my phone right here. Here. It's time right there. The contrast of it. Here we go. That's me on my Gaddafi shirt. 2-step forward. What the heck is that? No. 2-step forward and 2-step back. Can't do that like that. Oh no. I didn't even buy that shirt. I went fishing all day and everything. Look at that. Boom. Alright, so for today, I paid cash for my spaghetti and I get my cash at the convenience stores. Looking for a plunger. If I get a plunger for my toilet, then it's game over for the toilet. Because I'm gonna win in, the guy didn't even know what a plunger was. Like, hey, I'm not gonna buy it now, but you have a plunger, I'll be back for it like later on in the week. He's like, plunger? He doesn't know what a plunger was. I think he's messing with you or something. I'm looking for a heady camera or such. Yeah, you know what a toilet is, right? Yeah, I know what a toilet is. Well, right, so, yeah, call it a day. Yeah, it's a simple phone. I mean, no glamorous and such. I use that phone once a month, right? If I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna use it for this right here. This pizzeria spot. So the salmon I want to get, the salmon, root beer, and cannoli and such. It's Nashville. So I just want to get the salmon. They all got a variety of items and such. And here I want to get it. But I looked at it. I'm trying to get on the health trend, like the salmon. See, they say Nashville doesn't have good seafood, right? Doesn't have good seafood. It does, because Nashville's a hub for like food going to Las Vegas. So you might order seafood in Nashville, but they deliberately put too much sauce on it, discourage you from ordering seafood in Nashville. That's what's up. I'm sure they got some good seafood. Because I go in the restaurant and ask me, how was your salmon? Honey glazed salmon and such when my mom was walking around. So, yeah, so I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah, so, Yep. Out. Here we go. Yeah.